Hi, this is Greg Maxwell with the Amicus law firm. We're a Utah-based estate planning firm, and a question we often get is, what considerations do I need to make in my estate plan for a disabled child? And that's a really good question, and one that really is important to deal with if you have a child that is disabled and is receiving government benefits for that disability. So in many situations with a disabled child, that child's going to be receiving certain government benefits, most often, SSI benefits and Medicaid benefits, and potentially other disability benefits through the government, through the state or federal programs. And a lot of times those programs are based on financial need. And so if you pass away, for example, and you have a disabled child that's on needs-based government benefits, and they are going to inherit under your estate plan, if they get a large inheritance, then suddenly they are then over the asset limit for SSI or Medicaid, for example, and it can disrupt their benefits or get them kicked off of those benefits. And so some planning needs to be done, in your estate plan to make sure that whatever percentage or whatever assets you decide to leave to the disabled child is done in a way so that those government benefits are protected. And so that can be done in a couple of different ways that we can talk about. One is what we call a special needs trust that's part of your estate plan. So the funds that go to that particular child, rather than going to that child directly in that child's name, would go to a trust, a special needs trust created for that child's benefit, which the government then allows to not be counted as an asset against that child for eligibility purposes for those government programs. So just if you have a disabled child, or if you have anybody that a grandchild or a niece or a nephew or anybody in your life that you're planning to leave an inheritance to that is on government benefits that may be jeopardized by getting an inheritance, make sure you give us a call. We can help you work through the process to develop the estate planning documents you'll need to make sure that you don't unwittingly get that person kicked off of benefits. So it's a common question and a very good one. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call.